Skada.
That's how it is.
It's your turn.
I'm gonna throw another shot at. I'm gonna throw him at this guy here.
Okay, you're shooting into melee, so it is going to be a -4 to
Him?
Wait, I'm shooting into melee. What is that?
You're
mean?
shooting it. What it means is that if there's melee kind of like interaction between someone else, like it's not him shooting while he's in melee. It's him shooting into
a melee.
a melee
Interesting.
of
So
your
there's
friend.
-4.
-4.
Sweet baby Jesus.
Even with me, little rat man?
Oh no.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the rules don't specify height.
Yeah.
You must be this tall to take a
I'm
disadvantage.
small, man.
What'd you get?
7.
7? Okay, so that first one unfortunately misses. You're trying not to hit your buddy.
Yeah. So if I do a shot again, does that -4 compound with
-8.
another -4? So it's -8.
It does. It's really harsh. The downsides of being level 1, but the ability to attack multiple times.
I mean, I guess I'll do it. I guess.
Okay.
Oh.
And don't worry.
I saw that
because
coming.
I can see that as a.
I got a
I saw that
-7.
coming.
Well,
You just
luckily
yawn.
for you, there's no critical failures. It's just you just automatically miss.
Okay, that's
So
cool.
you kind of,
Thank
you know,
God.
you shoot and you thought you hit him with your buddy with the first one, so you like just instinctually like pulled the trigger.
Yeah.
While pulling the gun back further, and you just like shot straight up.
Zap zap.
Yeah, just basically, which is weird considering that it's a laser gun, so there's not really
No
recoil.
recoil.
Right.
was
So it was just
nervous
kind of
twitch.
a nervous twitch. But that's going to be the end of your turn. You two are up.
Yep. I'm going to trick attack the one that I saw hit Soren.
Okay. Trick attack. Remind me again. What does that do?
Trick attack, you can startle a foe and then attack when she drops. So I'm basically like getting up in its face and maybe like...
Do you have to move for that?
Yeah, I use my full movement to see if it
It's
works.
you giving them 2 for flinching.
Do you mind if I
Yep.
take a little peek here?
This is paragraph here.
Paragraph right there. All right. Trick attack. Okay. So go ahead and make a melee attack with your... just before making your attack, attempt a bluff, intimidate, or stealth check.
I guess intimidate it,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Or is it one or the other? Or?
You can choose.
Okay.
You got to choose. Bluff, intimidate, whichever one.
So I just make a...
Probably the one that's higher. So it's just think of it as just you're rolling a skill check before your attack to determine whether you do more damage.
I'm looking here. I think they're all at 4.
If I remember right, yeah, they're probably about the same.
So
And what was the other one?
probably
Bluff,
level 2
intimidate?
now, right?
Just bluff and
Yes.
intimidate.
So one more round and you're fully attuned.
Was it?
Nice.
I think so. Was it just
Was it?
bluff and intimidate?
One or the other. You get to choose.
Okay.
We'll just, whichever one you probably are better at, I would suggest doing.
They're both at 4.
Yep. So just how do you bluff or intimidate?
Heck yeah, that's great.
How do I bluff? Let's see. It's moving, so it has a brain. I'm gonna actually enter its mind and try to like focus my feelers out into its brain synapses, and then kind of startle it awake.
Okay. It's really weird because you do connect. You sense the remnants of a common language, like common.
Yeah.
Really. But it's like static. It's just it's as if you went into a room that had wall-to-wall speakers that were just blasting out white noise at a very low volume, but it was just all-encompassing. Now, what was your total for the blood check?
21.
21? That just matches.
Oh.
Because you needed to do 20 plus the CR of it.
Okay.
It's 1.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to ruin the narrative. Just
Okay.
so you guys know that. So you successfully did that. So now, if you succeed at the check, you deal 1d4 additional damage,
Nice.
and the target becomes flat-footed. So you need to make the attack still hit.
Okay.
So you got to go ahead and make an attack with your combat knife.
Right. A survival knife.
Survival knife.
All right, let's see here. This is just
Police are
melee.
coming because you're straight murdering.
Hey-o.
5.
Does not hit,
Yeah, just
unfortunately.
like stopped right there.
You see like a visible kind of like jerk reaction. Now it does not hit, but the target is flat-footed.
Okay.
So that I would have to double check on because I think they technically kind of already are flat-footed.
Talking shit about people with flat feet. I got flat feet.
Well, you know,
You Zambo?
You got really good arts for it. You know, just kind of gets you back to it.
That's actually
I know.
exactly what I don't have.
The boots.
Yeah,
Das
sure.
Boots.
Okay. So
I'm behind
ends
you.
until
I mean-
the end of combat.
Okay.
So yeah, we're just gonna go by that so we can get to keep moving.
Okay.
So that one. Gosh, I don't know my little marker doodles with. For the just sake of what's up? Oh, book. Yeah. For the sake of visuals, this guy right here, the one on the left, that one is now flat-footed. You see that it's moving somehow even slower. So that's going to be your full round action.
Would that trick attack take a full action?
It is. It specifically
yeah.
says it's a full round action.
Yep. Okay then.
Because I mean, you are dealing extra damage to it and everything like that. But I mean, you still, while you didn't hit, it has -2 to its AC.
That's good. So you guys
so
go after that guy.
it's
Get him
more-
down.
It's more vulnerable.
Which one? This one?
This one has -2 AC now. So
Oh,
Yep.
Not its AC isn't -2. It
No,
just
no,
takes a
-2.
-2 to
-2.
what its
Minus
current
-2.
AC
But
is.
Minus
that
2.
means that it's easier to hit.
so it's easier to hit anyway.
Why are you looking at me?
Regardless.
I'm looking at you just because you're starting to shoot the ceiling. That's you know exactly why I'm looking at you.
You rolled that 1.
That dank net.
Ten.
-7, my dude.
I'm gonna try and cut that one that he just
Going with your combat knife?
that he worked on.
Go for it.
It's only a 7 to hit it.
That still unfortunately misses.
Yep.
So you go ahead and make a second attack.
Sure. Try it.
All right.
That's a
I
different
rolled
day.
pretty high. 8.
Just barely misses. Just barely misses. Oh
You popped
man,
the fidget spinner
that
out.
is so frustrating. All right, so that's the end of your turn. He is going to try and attack you.
Okay.
So.
This is not me.
12 against your KAC.
Nope.
Perfect. Your nimble body dodges out of the way as you see its fist kind of come straight down, and it dents the floor. Like it's
Jeez.
like you can hear tendons snapping. This is definitely not something a living being would ever do. It just seems like this is just a base kind of like
Getting the most out of the muscle and tendons. And
it's
like,
swinging
absolutely
with literal disregard for its vastly deteriorated form.
I say we just run away and let them tear themselves apart.
Unfortunately, you are backed into a literal corner.
Yeah.
Yep.
This doesn't look.
So that's the end of that one's turn. The other one is going to try and attack Buzz. Now Buzz has a +4 to his AC, so
I'm glad I'm chilling towards the bag.
which is actually not really needed. It's a 10 total.
No.
Perfect. All right, back to the top of the order with Buzz.
Can I yell something to Buzz?
On your turn.
Oh, okay.
There's a snake in my boot. You don't have a boot, Buzz.
So, what would you like Buzz to do?
I would like Buzz
Buzz.
to zip on over to this end of the room.
Using just a move action?
I mean, I'll take. I don't think there's anything to just like disengage or anything.
You have the book, Sean, so... down to the side. Let me check. Because I don't know if there's a tactical action that you'd be able to use to... well, actually, no.
You can use a guarded step to move 5 feet, but
So you could use the full round... well, no, that's still going to be attack of opportunity. I was going to say withdraw allows you to... you can move up to double your speed. The square you start out in is not considered threatened by any opponent you can see. And that they don't make attacks of opportunity. If during the process of withdrawing you move out of a threatened square other than the one in which you started, enemies can make attacks of opportunity as normal. So, if say we're a situation where you could move like directly away,
yeah.
you'd be fine.
Yep.
But unfortunately, in this case, he's surrounded.
Well, I can still use it and only take 1 set of attack of opportunities then, right?
You would technically be taking all 3. 'Cause you're
Yeah, but not from
basically-
this square, only from like this square.
Well,
Or is it just for a single target then?
Because of how they're arranged, because you see that the only way that you can move, because you can move through allies, but you can't move through enemies. You would have to move that way. And so, moving away from
That'd be
that
at
guy.
least 2 of the guys.
There's one there,
Yep.
and then 2 there.
So moving. Really,
That's fine with me to take them
Okay,
too.
because
So.
he at the start of his turn he loses the
Yep.
4 AC.
Yep.
Okay, so you're doing that.
Mhm.
Okay, so first
So he's-
one we'll start with this one on the right.
Yep.
It's gonna use its reaction to attack. Whew. Natural one, it misses.
Okay.
One
So we're there.
furthest in the back. That's a little bit higher. That is a 23.
That hits.
Okay. He takes 9 bludgeoning damage.
Ooh. Okay.
And the last
What is it?
attack of opportunity
10. So he's at 1.
is a 19.
That hits.
Okay.
Rip.
Unfortunately, as the last one, it almost seems like he makes past, and you see like him kind of like spin around in the air, and then you just see this large kind of like disjointed kind of fist kind of rise through and just like slam him into the ceiling.
An undead Shoryuken.
What's his total?
10.
10? I don't know how droids getting knocked
I'm
down
pretty
work.
sure that if he drops to 0, he gets destroyed, and then I have to rebuild him or repair him. Up to you, I think. Is what it said.
Yeah, you can take his AI out of his.
It's
body.
just it's in my custom rig, so that is not something I have to worry about.
Oh,
I can use that as many times as I want. And still have it.
The drone is it takes you 24 hours of uninterrupted work to rebuild him in a space that you have supplies for. Unfortunately, though, that fist goes straight through, and you just see him just essentially just punched, and he turns into like a donut around the thing's fist. You see sparks flying everywhere, and you see the thing just kind of like bring its arm down and shatters on the ground. And you just hear from your comm link and just like a second, he's just like, God damn it.
Well, I mean, I'll build you another one, but it's still stings.
If you live, and you can already hear like the weirdly like pissed off voice of an AI.
God, sorry.
Yeah, he starts cussing in that good old
Yosemite
Sam.
Sam.
Yeah.
Sam. Friggin' flaggin' friggin' raggin'. Well, so unfortunately, Buzz is out of the rotation.
That's fine.
It is now going to be the one that's next to you.
Okay. Uh-oh.